The first part of the syllabus requires students to demonstrate a selection of 25 straight throws. The demonstration begins at normal speed, and when the throws have all been demonstrated, some of them will be broken down for further study. Body drop technique with a step over hold down.
Yes.
Half shoulder. A leg throw with a lock. Inside hop technique, followed here with a kick. Drawing knee, followed by a punch and pressing shoulder lock. A sweeping knee throw with a neck lock. An knee wheel with a choke hold. An arm, shoulder and wrist throw. A front scissors throw. A reverse body drop. A dropping version of a body drop. A scissors and naked choke hold. A cross hock throw. A front scoop throw. A rear scoop throw, followed by a double straight arm lever. A sweeping ankle throw. A rear ankle scoop. A head, hip and knee throw. A rear throw with a step over neck lock. An outer wind throw. An inner wind throw. A crab's claw scissors throw. A corner throw. Rolling ankle throw. An inner lift. A hip throw. A reclining leg throw. A rice bale throw. We have selected 7 techniques from the previous throws for closer study in the analysis of technique section. First technique is a drawing ankle throw. This should always be used when the opponent is moving forwards and onto you. It's very important to place your right hand into the opponent's armpit as you pull down on his other wrist with your left hand. Drop into a kneeling position and lever the opponent's elbow against your knee to turn him onto his front. Strike to an atemi point, here to the medulla. Apply pressure downwards with both your hands against the opponent's shoulder blade. The next technique is a sweeping knee. Step to the side of the opponent as he begins his punch and knee him in the solar plexus or groin. Step around, leaning forward and putting all your weight on the left leg while straightening the right against the opponent's knee. Follow him and strike to the back of his head with your right elbow. Then bring your right arm around and under his armpit so you force his head forward. Apply a straight arm lock. Now we shall analyse a dropping version of the body drop throw. Step in and use a cross block. Strike to the opponent's ribs. Stepping back on your left leg, at the same time thrust your right leg forward in front of his ankle and push against his armpit. Step across with your right leg and hook into the back of his head with your heel. Slide your foot on past his neck and hook it under his left armpit. Then sit upright on your left knee, lifting the opponent's right arm to apply a wrist lock. Fourth technique to be analysed is a rear scoop. Begin with an X block to the opponent's punch, but remember to keep both fists closed tightly. Then bring your knee up sharply into the groin or solar plexus, strike with the right elbow onto the back of his neck, then reach under his groin with your left arm and thrust down with the right. Stamp down onto his spine. Step forward and past his left shoulder, reach down and grasp both wrists. Pull into a double shoulder dislocation hold, lean forward to maximize leverage. Fifth technique is a rear throw.
Yes.
Block his punch, stepping with both legs out to the side. Place the palm of your right hand against the opponent's solar plexus and grip his elbow with your left. Provided you drop below his center of gravity, then you'll need little force to roll him over you. Take your right leg over the opponent's head, hook behind his neck. Then slip it under his left shoulder, barring his head forwards. Keep hold of his right arm. Rise up and into a kneeling position and sit back. Sixth technique is a crab's claw scissors throw.
Yes.
Lean back as the opponent throws a punch, and at the same time, pivot on your left foot and pull the opponent across your body. Drop your right hand to the floor as your right leg slides around and behind the opponent's feet. Bring your left foot up and across the opponent's midsection. Apply a figure 4 lock. Seventh and final analysis is of a rice bale throw. Block his punch as you drop your center of gravity, counter-punching to the base of his sternum. Then reach around and behind the opponent's head with your right arm and draw his head forward. Sit down, drawing the opponent forward and off balance. Roll with the opponent but keep hold of his head. Rise into a kneeling position and strike.